Malta's year indeed for COPE. For 4 years now, it's been an incredibly difficult time for these leaders, or for the party for that matter. And considering that 2014 is celebrating 20th anniversary of the election, so everybody has been worried what will happen with this party. But today, the judgment came in, and it seems like COPE leader, who has been a leader for the past 4 years, now remains the leader, Mosiuoa Lekota. But he joins us to tell us more about what he understands about the judgment. First, let's ask, how do you feel?
Well, I feel very happy for the people. This issue was not the struggle for individuals. It was a struggle for the right of the people. In Bloemfontein in 2008, the people decided who the leadership was going to be. And then after the inaugural conference, there was an attempt to change that leadership. And we insisted that the voice of the people as expressed in Congress had to be respected. And the court has vindicated that. So I think I'm very happy for the people, for the supporters of the Congress of the people, and for the population in general. Because in this country, we need to have leaders who are elected by the people and who are accountable to the people.
Effectively, what does the judgment mean? Because you were a leader in 2008, and you had Mbazima Shilowa and other CNC members who are there. So does that mean they're going to come back as well and be part of the CNC?
No, what the judgment means is that those men and women who remain in the Congress National Committee, as led by myself today, that is what the court has said, that's the legitimate leadership of the Congress of the people. Anybody else who wants to rejoin the Congress of the people, from the point of view of the CNC, is welcome. But they must go and join in their branches, they must renew their membership, and they must be in good standing. And for the rest, the Congress National Committee will take the decision on those issues tomorrow.
Just for clarity on our side, we'd like to understand that Mbazima Shilowa was expelled later, not during that conference in 2008. What does that mean exactly?
No, what the court has said clearly is that the pleadings that were made by the lawyers that represented him, the court has said they are invalid, it has rejected them, and has then said that the leadership is the Congress National Committee as led by myself.
Moving forward, what does this mean? Because you know that you lost some members, you lost some members of the leadership. The party has been depleted. Next year it's elections.
What it means is that we have, first of all, as I said earlier on, I extended an apology to all of the people that were our members and who were disappointed by this, that it's time for them to regroup. They must come back to the party. It means that we must not only extend that apology to the membership, but that we must rebuild the party. It is quite clear with the situation in the country that the Congress of the People is needed today more than, in fact, it was needed in 2008. Because the situation in the country has deteriorated. The country has sunk deep into debt. Corruption has invaded government and administration. There simply is no direction today where the country is going, and we are saying that the Congress of the People is now in a position to provide that leadership that is sorely needed. And I want to say to the members of the public in this country, the electorate, the time is here. Men and women of capacity and so on must join the ranks of the Congress of the People, not just vote for it. We need them to come into the ranks to provide the necessary capacity so that we are able to take the party forward and to save the country from this disastrous direction it has fallen into.
Just one last thing. It would seem you had already anticipated winning because you had planned a press conference and addressing your members outside. Have you then put any thought into what happens now? Any conference that can be expected?
No, tomorrow is a meeting of the Congress National Committee. All of the decision will be taken democratically in that meeting. I have my own views on the matter, but they've got to be also tested in the Congress National Committee so that there are democratic outcomes.
But as a person, you must be relieved. It's been long.
It's been long, but it's actually the beginning of an even longer journey. To drive the campaign, to go to government, to take power, whichever way it happens, to help solve the problems of our country, that's a more formidable journey. That is the journey to which I look.
Well, we know you have a press conference to attend to. Thank you very much for joining us. Mosiuoa Lekota talking to us just after the judgment right here. Mbazima Shilowa left a while ago, a very dejected man, and he was telling us that he has to be with his team rather so that he can discuss these matters and see a way forward. Back to the studio.